Have you ever wondered what the secret is to living a long, healthy life? Well, it might be simpler than you think. The foods you eat every day play a huge role in how you feel and how long you live. As we age, our bodies change, and what we eat becomes even more crucial for maintaining our health and vitality. Today, we're going to explore 5 foods that can help you live past 90 and 3 that might be shortening your life. These aren't exotic superfoods or hard-to-find ingredients. They're everyday foods that you can easily incorporate into your diet. In this video, we'll dive into the science behind these longevity-boosting foods, how they benefit your body, and simple ways to add them to your meals. We'll also talk about 3 foods you might want to limit or avoid to protect your health. So let's get started. Let's kick things off with a tiny but mighty fruit that packs a powerful punch when it comes to longevity: blueberries. Blueberries are loaded with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which give them that beautiful deep blue color. These antioxidants work hard to fight inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 big culprits behind aging and disease. There's even a study from the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics that found older adults who ate blueberries regularly had better cognitive performance and a lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. That's pretty impressive for such a small fruit. Plus, they're good for your heart, help keep your blood sugar in check, and can even give your skin a youthful glow. Adding blueberries to your day is a breeze. Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal or cereal, blend them into a smoothie, or just enjoy them as a sweet little snack. If fresh ones aren't around, don't worry. Frozen blueberries are just as nutritious. I started eating them daily after my doctor suggested it for my heart, and I couldn't believe the difference. My cholesterol got better, and I had more pep in my step. They're like nature's candy, sweet, tasty, and oh so good for you. My grandmother used to swear that a handful of blueberries a day kept the doctor away, and she made it to 95. Now that we've got the brain-boosting power of blueberries under our belt, let's talk about a protein-packed food that's a superstar for heart health and longevity: salmon. Salmon is brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, those healthy fats that do wonders for your ticker. They help reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and cut down the risk of heart disease. Eating salmon regularly can also sharpen your brain and lower the chances of memory troubles as you age. And here's a bonus: it's a fantastic source of protein, which keeps your muscles strong, something we all need as we get older. You should aim to have salmon at least twice a week. It's so easy to bake with a squeeze of lemon and some herbs for a meal that's both delicious and good for you. When you're shopping, try to pick wild-caught salmon if you can. It's often higher in omega-3s and has fewer contaminants than the farm-raised kind. Not a fish lover? Fish oil supplements can work too, but check with your doctor first. My friend Sarah, who's in her 70s, swears by her weekly salmon dinners. She says it's her trick for keeping arthritis pain at bay and staying independent. It's as simple as swapping out your usual protein for this heart-healthy choice. Blueberries and salmon are incredible for your health, but there's more to discover. Let's move on to another food that can help you live a longer, healthier life: leafy greens. Think spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These greens are absolute nutritional powerhouses. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, making them a must for feeling your best. They're especially rich in vitamin K, which keeps your bones strong, and folate, which helps your brain stay sharp. Plus, they've got antioxidants that shield your cells from damage and lower your risk of chronic diseases. Getting leafy greens into your meals is so doable. Add them to a salad, stir them into a soup, or blend them into a smoothie. If the taste isn't your favorite, try sautéing them with a bit of garlic and olive oil. They turn into a tasty side dish you might actually crave. New to greens? Start with baby spinach. It's milder and easier to love. Mix it into a pasta dish or pile it into a salad with some nuts and fruit. My neighbor, who's 88 and still going strong, credits her daily green smoothie for keeping her active and alert. I used to groan about eating greens as a kid, but now they're a staple for me, and I feel the difference every day. So, there you have it. 3 amazing foods to help you live past 90. Blueberries, salmon, and leafy greens. The best part? You don't need to turn your whole diet upside down to see the benefits. Small steps, like adding blueberries to your breakfast, swapping a meat dish for salmon, or tossing some greens on your plate, can add up to big changes over time. As we keep going, let's explore 2 more foods that deserve a spot in your kitchen to help you thrive well into your golden years. Now that we've covered the incredible benefits of blueberries, salmon, and leafy greens, let's move on to the next food that can help you live longer: nuts. Nuts are like little powerhouses of nutrition, and they're so easy to love. They're packed with healthy fats. Think monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which are fantastic for your heart. They've also got protein to help maintain your muscle mass, something we all want to hold on to as we age, and fiber to keep your digestion running smoothly and leave you feeling satisfied. Plus, they're loaded with vitamins and minerals like vitamin E, magnesium, and potassium, all of which play a big role in keeping you healthy. Research backs this up too. Studies show that people who eat nuts regularly have lower risks of heart disease, stroke, and even some cancers. One study from the New England Journal of Medicine found that eating nuts daily could lower your risk of dying from any cause by 20%. That's a pretty amazing payoff for such a simple snack. So, how can you add nuts to your day? It's easier than you might think. Sprinkle them on your yogurt or oatmeal in the morning for a little crunch. Toss a few into your salad at lunch, or just grab a handful as an afternoon pick-me-up. Aim for about an ounce. That's a small handful, a few times a week. Whether you're a fan of almonds, walnuts, pecans, or something else, they're all great choices. Just go for unsalted ones without sugar or chocolate coatings to keep them as healthy as possible. And if nuts aren't an option for you because of allergies, don't worry. Seeds like sunflower or pumpkin seeds can step in with similar benefits. I'll let you in on a little story. I used to hesitate about nuts because I worried about the calories, but my doctor set me straight, explaining how they help you feel full and energized. Now, I can't get through a day without a few almonds or walnuts. They've become my go-to, and I swear my skin even looks better for it. Next up on our longevity list is another fantastic food: beans. Beans are one of those unsung heroes, versatile, affordable, and oh so nutritious. They're an excellent source of plant-based protein, which is perfect if you're looking to cut back on meat, and they're bursting with fiber and vitamins like iron, zinc, and B vitamins. Studies show that people who eat beans regularly tend to live longer and have lower risks of heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. Ever heard of the blue zones? They're places around the world where people live the longest. And guess what? Beans are a staple in their diets. The fiber in beans is a superstar for your digestive health and can even help lower cholesterol. They've got a low glycemic index too, which means they keep your blood sugar steady. A big plus for managing or preventing diabetes. And they're packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation, keeping those chronic diseases at bay. Adding beans to your meals is simple and delicious. You can toss them into soups, stews, or salads, or whip up a hearty bean chili for dinner. If you're new to beans, start with small portions to let your tummy adjust. Your digestion will thank you. Short on time, canned beans are a lifesaver. Just give them a quick rinse to cut down on sodium. Try different kinds like black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, or lentils to see what you enjoy most. My aunt, who's in her 80s, swears by her black bean soup. She says it's her secret to staying regular and feeling spry. And she's onto something. I started adding beans to my own meals a few years back, and I've noticed more energy and smoother digestion. It's incredible how something so humble can make such a difference. Now, while we're talking about foods that boost our health, it's just as important to spotlight the ones that might be working against us. One food you'll want to be cautious about is processed meats. We're talking bacon, sausage, hot dogs, deli meats, and even some canned meats. Things that are tasty and convenient but come with a catch. These are often loaded with sodium, which can drive up your blood pressure and put stress on your heart. They've also got preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, which studies have linked to cancer, especially colorectal cancer. The World Health Organization even calls processed meats a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there's solid evidence they can cause harm. On top of that, They're usually high in saturated fats, which can clog your arteries over time. A study in Circulation found that eating processed meats ups your heart disease risk by 42%. That's a number worth paying attention to. But here's the good news. You've got plenty of tasty alternatives. Swap out that hot dog or bologna for fresh meats like chicken, turkey, or fish. Love a good sandwich. Try roasted turkey breast or tuna salad instead of deli slices. For breakfast, skip the bacon and go for avocado or a poached egg instead. I get it. Letting go of foods you've enjoyed for years can feel tough. But think of it as an investment in all those extra years you want to enjoy. When I started cutting back on processed meats, I was surprised how much I did miss them once I found new favorites. Small changes like this can add up to big rewards for your health. As you think about your own diet, take a moment to notice how the foods you eat make you feel. Do they leave you energized and ready to take on the day? Or do they drag you down, leaving you sluggish? Tuning into your body's signals can guide you toward choices that help you thrive. It's never too late to start making positive shifts, adding more nuts and beans, easing up on processed meats, and every little step brings you closer to a longer, healthier life. You're doing great, and I'm so glad you're here with me on this journey. All right, let's keep going. Now that we've covered the amazing benefits of nuts and beans and the importance of avoiding processed meats, let's talk about two more foods that might be working against your health goals. The key to living a long, vibrant life isn't just about what you add to your plate, but also what you choose to limit or avoid. These next two foods are sneaky culprits that can quietly impact your health over time. But don't worry, I'll share some simple swaps that you can still enjoy delicious meals without feeling deprived. Let's dive in. Refined sugar, the sweet saboteur. First up is refined sugar. We all love a sweet treat now and then. Candy, pastries, sugary drinks, you name it. But too much refined sugar can take a toll, especially as we age. You'll find it in obvious places like desserts, but it also hides in sauces, dressings, and even some healthy snacks. So why is it a problem? Blood sugar roller coaster. Refined sugar causes quick spikes in your blood sugar, followed by crashes that leave you tired and craving more. Long-term risks. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a stepping stone to type 2 diabetes, which becomes more common as we get older. It also fuels inflammation, linked to heart disease, arthritis, and even memory issues. Empty calories. Sugar packs on pounds without giving your body any real nutrition. What to do instead? Check labels. Sugar sneaks into surprising places like bread or yogurt. Swap sugary drinks for water with lemon, herbal tea, or sparkling water with a splash of fruit. I made this switch from soda years ago, and it's a game changer. Craving something sweet? Try fresh fruit. The fiber slows sugar absorption. Or a small piece of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher. For lower sugar, antioxidant-rich treat. Small changes like these can boost your energy, cut cravings, and keep you feeling great. Refined grains, the empty carb trap. Next, let's talk about refined grains. Think white bread, white rice, and most store-bought baked goods. Unlike whole grains, which are loaded with fiber and nutrients, refined grains have been stripped down to mostly empty calories. Here's why they're trouble. Quick digestion. They spike your blood sugar fast, much like sugar, and don't keep you full, making overeating easy. Health risks. Diets heavy in refined grains are tied to heart disease, obesity, and even some cancers. Plus, without fiber, they can mess with your digestion. What to do instead? Switch to whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, oats, or whole grain bread. They're more filling and packed with goodness. Not a fan yet? Start small. Mix white and whole grain options, like one slice of each in a sandwich, and work your way up. Try something new, like farro or barley in soups or salads, for a tasty, hearty twist. A friend of mine, Joan, switched to oatmeal with berries at 72 and says she's never felt better. No more mid-morning slumps. Wrapping it up, you've got this. So, there you have it. We've explored 5 powerhouse foods: blueberries, salmon, leafy greens, nuts, and beans that can help you thrive past 90. On the flip side, we've tackled 3 to watch out for: processed meats, refined sugar, and refined grains. The good news? Small, intentional swaps, like adding greens, ditching bacon for avocado, or choosing whole grains, can transform how you feel now and years from now. You don't need to change everything overnight. Pick one thing to try this week. Maybe cutting back on sugary snacks or tossing some nuts into your routine. Celebrate every step forward, and don't beat yourself up over slip-ups. Just watching this and thinking about your health is a win worth celebrating. What's your next move? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear one food you're excited to add or cut back on. Let's cheer each other on. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at any age. Here's to your health, happiness, and many more amazing years ahead.